Hello guys and welcome to a new sunny studio vlog. Oh my god, it's almost too bright. Today is a first for me. We are gonna drive to Hamburg because I have something to attend. Can't tell you about it yet because it's a little bit of a secret still. Yeah, we have to take our first drive alone to Hamburg. I'm a little bit scared of the Deutsche Autobahn. I'm obviously not gonna film any of it. I hope I see you again in a second and then from Hamburg. Made it to Hamburg with Mino. We are currently working on some secret stuff. By the way, driving in Hamburg is absolutely insane. It's so bad. I'm driving home again and then I'll see you again in a second. I'm sorry. And I made it home again. This is not a very interesting start to a studio vlog, I know. I'm super tired. This was my first big and long drive. Well, big and long. It was like a 2 hours drive. But for you, we're gonna continue with something interesting in a second. Now. I was lying, we are back in the car again to do some errands. Today we're going to the hardware store. I want to buy a few tables for future conventions. So normally conventions always come with a booth or table. I want to make sure I have a few backup just in case we have conventions where I can fit one more table in this space, or if I don't get tables at all. And then after the hardware store, I want to go to a craft store. I need a few decorations for future product pictures. And then I'm gonna buy a TV for my mom. That has nothing to do with the business, but my mom really wants a new TV. So yeah, let's do that. Craft store time. Look at how pretty everything is. Mine. And this is a new TV. I'm not really interested in TVs. I don't watch TV much myself, but my mom is gonna be happy. Pretty. BunBunception. I'm watching my own studio vlog on my TV. Let me quickly show you guys what I bought at the craft store, but it's mostly for product picture taking in the future. I normally always buy these big carton sheets that have printed designs on them, especially if you are on a budget and you don't have like this most aesthetic and pleasing studio. Like mine obviously didn't look like this for a very long time. Got a fully gray one because I don't have a dark one. I normally try to stay with lighter pastel tones. From time to time I make darker products. Having a gray backdrop will be very useful in the future. And then the two ones that I like the most. This one looks so cool. It has like this sheen and it's gold. And then we got this one. This one is really cute as well. And then the back side is this color wash green. This works very well because they don't cost a lot. They cost me like per sheet €2. So I want to film 2 reels now and I want to take these backdrops and try them out. So if you don't have a lot of money, buying a few plastic flowers on Amazon or something like that, they are good to have in the background of your reels or maybe also your product photos. It's more than enough to make a really pretty reel. You need to remember at the end of the day, you can make the most beautiful products and sell them, but the representation of product pictures is really huge. When I started out, I really liked taking product pictures. Also making content, as you know, it's fun for a while, but if you make it your job, it kind of gets really overwhelming at times. The content doesn't do as well as you hope for, and you put so much effort into it. We still gotta do what we gotta do. But yeah, as mentioned, this is just a little tip. Maybe it helps some of you guys, but try to have good light. Don't film in the dark, obviously, and try to also edit your pictures afterwards. You don't need anything special, honestly. You can just do it with your phone camera. Sometimes if I want something really fancy, as for my bags, I take my pictures with my Sony, but other than that, I just use my phone for most of the product pictures because it just doesn't take nearly as long. We are done. I really dislike packing orders at this point. I just have so many different products now. I just get confused. At least we have 2 new reels, and now we're gonna do something else. Since I have my first convention of the year coming up soon, we are currently trying to figure out what fits inside Bob the Bun Porter and how much can I actually bring with me, because we've never done this before. Starting to get all the displays ready for Anime Focal and also for J-popcon as well. Some stickers that we need to update on here because we got some new ones, and the same goes for the enamel pins. We actually have quite a few that are sold out. I would need to reorder them, but I kind of don't want to stock them anymore because they're just so old. So I'm just gonna mark them as sold out instead. I don't know if I reordered these. I need to reorder the strawberry buns because I know people love these. This is where we are at with the enamel pins. Once the convention starts, it gets a little bit chaotic, but overall it's looking good. We have a lot packed already. We also got stickers packed already, as you can see. I'm really excited for the convention, but they kinda haven't answered me yet when it comes to questions. The convention is in a week and I don't even know the opening hours. So I hope I hear back from them soon because I know nothing. No opening hours. Also, I don't know where parking is. Kind of gives me anxiety. So the internet is already not working again. So we decided to take the evening off and actually play one of those exit games. It's like one where you need to solve riddles. If you do it fast, you can do it in under 60 minutes. And they say this one is for beginners. We are at the riddle number, I think 4 or 5, and there's 10 in total. And we're already so close to 90 minutes. So our riddle is this thing, and these are the cards we got. So by the time you watch this video, we probably already solved it or gave up. If you know the answer to this, let me know. We need to find a code. Small update, we solved the one riddle we didn't know about. We, however, reached a point now of no return. My mom is already gone. I'm trying to figure out the next riddle, but it's really hard. Ist das etwa Mona? Ihr habt sie kaputt gemacht, es ist vorbei. Es ist vorbei, ich muss ins Bett. So the riddle is this, and then this picture. This is so fucking stupid. We are officially done, and it turns out that we are not the best at teamwork. This is the remainder of our table. The tissues are from us crying, from laughing. My mom was so frustrated, she got a whole tub of ice cream. Let's not do that again. Before I end the day, I just wanted to give a little bit of an update in regards to Anime Focal because I've been really worried all day. And before the internet went out today, I at least sent them an email, asked about the information for the convention. I don't even have a booth number, guys. I don't have a number for my booth or where I'm situated. Like, they didn't send me a hall plan. Like, the booth number is not that important in comparison to just a whole hall plan. I haven't really told anyone about the convention because I literally have no plan. There's still nothing. Like, it's less than a week. It's 6 days. The website itself is empty. I only found one Facebook post from yesterday where they say, oh yeah, the convention is happening. I'm a little bit concerned here. I don't like this. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I hope they will answer my email tomorrow and we figure the whole thing out. Oh my God. Okay. Good night, guys. Since our internet is still not working, it's a little bit hard to work downstairs. Even mobile data is not really working. I wanted to get started on designing a few new patterns for sock designs. A lot of people really enjoy the BunBun socks. I didn't expect them to be this popular. I was a little bit hesitant when I made them in 2024, but I want to try to make a few more, so that's what we are going to work on now. I love that I said, oh, I want to draw something else than bunnies. And the first thing I drew is bunnies. Fun fact, I actually can't eat eggs because I'm kind of intolerant to them and I feel very nauseous if I eat them. We have a whole breakfast theme and I made multiple versions for the socks. And we're trying to work with as little different colors as possible. You have a limitation when it comes to sock production, which in that case is, I think for me it's 7. But as you can see, we have bacon, a fork and some bread, salt and pepper, and then different eggs. We do have a frog theme. So yes, this is finally something different than a pony. You guys can let me know if you guys like it. This one got run over by a car, but he's fine. So yeah, those are the different kind of froggies I made. But apart from that, I also already tried to put these onto a pattern. But the question is, should we do gray socks or should it be a light yellow? Let me know which one you like better. I personally can't decide. Thinking about making sticker sheets out of these as well would be so cute. Not gonna lie, this is what most of my days look like. I just sit in front of the PC and try to do some quality of life changes for the shop. They are not nearly as interesting or as noticeable in comparison to packing orders and designing new things, but they still have to be done to make the shop run smoothly. I was trying to set up an add-on for Shopify that allows me to have pop-ups in the shop so my customers could be better informed about pre-order and be great items. And it looks like such a small thing, but this basically took me half a day. We finally got it to work. It was a little bit finicky, especially when it came to the pop-up window showing up for each page load. So that was a little bit weird. So I tried a different app, but if I click on this item now, there it is. It looks so professional. I'm so happy. And nobody can tell me now that they are not aware that this is a pre-order item, because putting it up in the title is clearly not enough. People never read it. They don't read it in their email confirmation. And I get at least an email a week from somebody, and then they write me, oh, where's my order? I'm already waiting for like a month. And I'm like, yeah, it's still gonna be like another 4 months before you get it, because it's a pre-order item. And not only that, I think I talked about that before, we also have a whole section called pre-order in our shop. You can even read up what is a pre-order item. And we also have our pre-order updates, which has the status of all the items that are currently up for pre-order or not, and when they are estimated to arrive. I hope this way everyone is in the clear of what they are buying. I think the stickers for my desk mats and mouse pads arrived. This is what they look like. They turned out really cute. We have 2 that should look basically the same. Yeah, this is the next one, the limited edition mouse pad, and this one is the limited edition desk mat. Oh, so cute for the other desk mat. Now I can start labeling all the desk mats and mouse pads. So let's do that. So while I'm putting on the stickers in the background, let me actually tell you a really funny story. First of all, I wanted to preface by saying thank you guys so much for always supporting me. As you saw, I bought a TV for my mom in this studio vlog. And doing things like this is only possible because of you guys and your support. Obviously, a TV is not an essential thing to survive, but I'm just really happy that I can do stuff like this for my family so they are happy and well taken care of. But yeah, what I wanted to talk about is actually really funny, because after we got the TV, I wanted to get rid of the old TV because it has this weird clicking noise, but it's still working. And we wrote this in the description and then basically put it up on a place like Facebook Marketplace, but it's a German version. It's called Kleinanzeigen. And we wanted to sell it for really cheap. Like, it was not about the money. It was more about someone else still getting good use out of it. So we found somebody who came by and picked it up. And then after he picked it up, he took it home and tried to test it. And apparently something was wrong with the TV, like it had a shadow on it, but it didn't have that before. And he sent us a picture and then got really passive aggressive, like we were trying to scam him. And I really didn't appreciate that because my mom, she's a little bit older. Like, why would you be so mean to her? So I basically took over and said to him, you know what, just give me the TV back. I don't fucking care, honestly. Like, this is not worth the hassle. I just wanted to do a nice thing. So he came back, brought the TV back, and I just kind of laid into him that he shouldn't speak to my mom like that because I honestly thought it was so fucking rude. And the funny thing is, I once again learned from this that sometimes the cheapest people are the ones with the highest demands. Like, the dude bought a 6-year-old TV for basically no money at all and then still expected it to be like new. Like, if you wanted that, why not just buy a new TV? Then you can complain as much as you want. And it just once again goes to show that I will not take on this responsibility in the future. I'm just gonna throw shit out. I then had a talk with Minu, who's doing my marketing and also does the back-end handling for the online store. We were preparing for my B-grade sale because I want to do some changes to that this year. In the past, we sold B-grade products all year round, but from now on, I only want to have them in a big sale for 1 week, twice a year. So we made sure that all the listings are ready, that she has all the information for the newsletter, which she takes care of as well, and that everything is not only written properly in English, but also in German, because Minu also takes care of the translation for the shop. Afterwards, I took some pictures of all the B-grade products. These are just sample pictures to show what kind of flaws the products might have. And for the plushies, it's mainly that the paws in the front are not properly attached. We also have some small holes in the ears or on the back of the plushie, or a few loose threads here and there. As for the mini bags, this one makes me kind of sad because a lot of these don't have huge flaws. They actually look really, really good. But quite a few of them have a problem with the inner lining of the bag. It's not properly sewn, so the seam is kind of coming loose. And this only affects the inner lining. If you are good at sewing, you can literally fix this in 5 minutes. I just don't feel comfortable to sew these myself and then sell them for full price. So that's why I offer them as B grades instead for a reduced price for my customers. There's only a handful of bags that look a little bit more rough. Here's an example of these 2 pink mini bags, which have a lot more creases. They have definitely been squished in shipping. But apart from them looking a little bit rough, they are honestly just fine. So when this video is going live, my B-grade sale is already up and it will be up until the 14th of February. Go to products and then go to flawed products all the way at the end. And there's all the products listed. They all come at a heavy discount, as mentioned. They are all flawed and all sales are final. So please make sure to read the description before purchasing. So next up, I quickly want to talk about anime focal. I'm kind of tired. I want to go to bed, but I want to update you. So I have actually retracted myself from the anime focal. I took the executive decision and said, nope, I'm not going to go to this. I paid 800 euros for the booth, which is really expensive. And worst case scenario, I lost 800 euros. But there was a lot of red flags that just made me not want to go. One of the biggest one being the absolute lack of planning. No updates in regards to the hall plan. I do not know my booth number and where I'm sitting. I can't inform or advertise my customers on where I will be. I could say, hey, I'm at the anime focal, but I don't know, go on a wild goose chase and find me somewhere, with it only being 2 days before the convention. I'm not gonna go. We are instead preparing for J-popcon, which is going to be next week. I'm going to have one more vlog for you guys showing the preparation for that, but I would highly recommend not applying for this convention. The worst part is the non-communication from the organizers. And I understand when things get chaotic at conventions, some things might be delayed. That's totally fine. They try to advertise themselves to be very big and professional, and you see none of that. The fact that I have gotten 0 responses to my questions is very concerning, and I'm not gonna make a almost 900-kilometer trip to a convention that the organizer themselves couldn't advertise for or didn't even care about. There has been nothing. There has been dead silence, nothing on Instagram, no agenda, nothing on the website that was updated. Honestly, it just feels like a joke. I said worst case scenario, I lose 800 euros. If I would have gone there, I would have lost more because obviously I need to pay for gas and for the hotel and all that stuff. I say 1,500 euros for the whole thing. And with a convention that hasn't been advertised, I do not have a lot of faith in that I would even make that money back. And at that point, I need to admit, I just feel like my time is worth more than that. I would tell you right now, I would not ever again sign up for this convention. Everyone I have spoken to has said that they were very unhappy with how this whole event has been organized so far. You can obviously do whatever you want, but this is my experience and this is a joke. But yeah, that's my update so far. I'm gonna try to get a refund on this whole situation. So unprofessional. Never had that happen before. If I have anything else in regards to that, I'll let you know in the next vlog. Yay. Guys, it's happening. People are getting their Dokomi rejection today. So since I haven't gotten a confirmation either yet, I'm gonna leave the house. It's not good. So rejections have been sent out all day today, or at least for the past 2 or 3 hours. It's making me go crazy. I just need to chill somewhere. We are here, trying to think about a plan B, what I do if I don't get accepted to Dokomi, which I'm almost 100% sure now I'm gonna get a rejection. I saw a few people who were still getting accepted, but I think those emails are from yesterday evening and not from today. And I think it's only rejections going out now. I was considering maybe applying for a vendor's booth then, if the applications are still open after the whole anime focal debacle. And then also I didn't get accepted into AX, which is Anime Expo, which was the first time I was applying, but they changed the system this year where it's lottery only and they don't hand select themselves anymore. So I didn't get into that either. It's just not looking too good. I talked about it that I just bought my car and I bought it for conventions, and now I'm getting rejected from all the good conventions. Dokomi is really important, obviously. I think a lot of people see that as their main con because it's just so big. We made extremely great sales both last year and the year before. I'm just sitting here waiting. The worst part is I see so much more great artists, really skilled artists getting rejected. I don't even see myself as that skilled. A lot of my friends got in, which is really cool, and neutrals. It's just the waiting sucks so hard. I always liked Dokomi. Like, you need to remember, before I did BunBun, I was just a normal artist, and I went to Dokomi back in like 2013. It's insane because all those big halls, they just didn't exist back then. We do have J-popcon next week, and I hope that's gonna go amazing. Home again. Hi, Andri. Hi, Papa. Are we getting a Dokomi rejection today? Oh fuck, okay, the doorbell just rang. My blankets are coming. God help me, look at this. This side, and then also this side. Jesus Christ. So let me quickly show you the blankies. It's only the 4 designs that were already available beforehand. We have the sleepy bun, then we have the one with the buns, then we have the forest bagel one, and then we also got the strawberry blankie. We are gonna set them to be available in the shop now as well, so you can order one. At the moment we're working on sending out pre-orders. These will be going out all of next week. Yes, because I've been waiting on these for a really long time. They were kind of stuck in customs for a while. They were in customs for 3 weeks in Rotterdam in the Netherlands. My manufacturer didn't update me during that time because it was Chinese New Year as well, so they had time off. So it was a whole situation. But thank you to everyone who was so patient. Also, it's really important to note one more time, these are the only 4 designs that arrived. So if you are waiting for a pre-order item, like my Black Witch blankie, this one is already out of production, obviously, and it's being shipped to me, but it hasn't arrived yet. So if you ordered a restock blankie, but also ordered some pre-order items, your items will first be shipped out until all pre-order items are with us. So that's all I have. I'm gonna end this vlog finally. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I see you for next week's studio vlog. Bye bye.